Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be doing another video, but for this video it's actually going to be about how I got my Honda Civic Si. So let's first talk about the car I used to drive beforehand. I was driving a 2000 Honda Civic EX 2000. That car was really cool. It was actually my very first manual, believe it or not. So I learned manual on that. Previous to that, I used to drive like cars handed down to me, such as a Nissan Quest. So I was driving the mom van for a little bit back in high school. But yeah, I was driving the Nissan Quest. I drove a Corolla before. I drove other stuff before I actually even got my Honda Civic Si. So give me 1 second because I need to get something from my girlfriend's car. Alright, so back to the story. So I was driving a 2000 Honda Civic EX, and it was a fun little car. Modified it, lowered it, got some Volk TE37s on it because, you know, real wheel gang out here. But yeah, since I live in SF, I don't want to drive over potholes and then all of a sudden my wheel breaks, you know. So I had to make sure that I had quality wheels on my car. So that's what I did. I bought Volk TE37s for around $700. Legit, by the way, on Craigslist. Check Craigslist because they do have some deals. So yeah, I bought it on Craigslist and then put it on, and it was good. I drove it for like over a year. That was like my pride and joy. It was lowered but not too low. I wasn't slammed. It was functional, except for the times where like I would hit speed bumps and then that would hit my oil pan. So I guess it wasn't functional, but it was a cool little car to learn how to mod with. And then after that, it started getting problems. So it had problems in the beginning, but I never really, hold on, have to do a second gear pull. Damn. Ugh. I love this car. So I got the car, modified it, it started having problems, and then I didn't know, and then I wanted something else. So like after a year of driving that car, what I did was I actually went on Craigslist, and I've always been wanting a Miata, just because with a Miata, you know, rear wheel drive, it's a fun little car. A lot of YouTubers have it, so, and then the mod support on it is really good, and it's cheap too. It's cheap to build, it's cheap to do a lot of things with it. So I was looking for a Miata, and then I was just telling my parents like, yeah, I'm gonna get a Miata, and then they weren't for it because obviously convertible, small little car. What kind of Asian parents would they be if they were gonna let me get that car and then not worry about my safety, you know what I mean? So what I did was I was gonna pick up the car, and on the very same day I already saved up like $3 grand because that's how much the seller was asking for. So I saved up $3 grand, and I was like, look, I'm gonna go pick it up the next day. So basically on the next day I went to go pick it up, or I wanted to go pick it up, and then my mom and my dad hit me up. They're like, hey, come home this weekend, we're gonna look at SIs. And I was like, huh? My dad loves SIs, but he has a 2012 Honda Civic right now just because he commutes a lot. And my mom didn't really know too much about SI, so I'm guessing my dad influenced her to get me an SI because I know I wanted something manual. I wanted something that was fun. And so what better car to get me than an SI, right? So up comes a Saturday where we go test drive, where we go around test driving an SI. We went all the way to Sacramento. So we went to Sacramento, we checked out like 3 SIs. A white one, it was all right. The white one was okay. It's just that the white one was making like a whir, like a, it made like a weird noise in the transmission when I was shifting through gears. So I knew that was out of the question. I didn't want that. The second one we checked out was a black one, and that black one was actually like, it was okay, but it was already modified. I didn't want it. I didn't want anything modified. I wanted to start from stock. So then up comes this used dealership that actually had 2006 Honda Civic Si. So first I wanted a 4-door, but then the 4-door that we wanted to look at was actually stolen. So we didn't want to go through all that hassle, especially with like salvage title and all that stuff. So we were looking for Honda Civic SIs. We go see this gray one, which is the one I have now, Galaxy Gray Metallic. And we were looking at it, the Carfax report says clean title, clean everything, 1 owner car. So I'm technically the 2nd owner of this car. So we went to go check it out. It was cool. It drove smooth. It was like literally the car that I wanted to get. Even though I didn't really like the color, I was just like, you know what? I just want it. Like, I don't know. I just wanted the car. So what we ended up doing was, obviously I gave my mom the money that I had to buy the Miata, and she pitched in the rest. And I'm utterly grateful for that she pitched in the rest. Like, I didn't even want them to spend any money on my car. I was gonna do it all by myself, buy a used Miata, work on it all myself, but then they were willing enough to actually give me some of the money that they had, just so that I can get a more reliable car, which I'm so grateful for them to do it. Now, mind you, they didn't buy any of my mods. I bought the mods by myself, but I mean, I don't even have a lot of mods anyways. But yeah, I bought all the mods by myself, by my own money. I work, so don't get me wrong that it was built by mom and dad. It was bought half by mom and dad, but not built by mom and dad, all right? So I got the car. We spent about 10K on it, which is ridiculous and really stupid, because I should have just waited, because at my job right now, we do have a lower mileage car. We bought the car at like 148K miles already, and for 10 grand, like on Craigslist you can get it for like way cheaper than that, way cheaper than 10 grand. But you know, my parents wanted to have the Carfax and like know everything about the car, so it was a peace of mind for them to actually buy it from the used dealership. So we were negotiating with a guy, trying to go back and forth on the price, and then we settled on a price, and then my mom was like, no. Like, Filipino parents, one thing you got to know about Filipino parents, or Asian parents in general, is we like to hassle down on the price a lot, just because we want to get the best deal possible. But then I was super impatient. One, my dad wanted the car like the same day because he likes the SI, and he says that it was a good deal for being a one-person owned car. And two, we were just like consistently bugging my mom to just like pull the trigger, because she had all the money to actually get the car going for us. So we were bugging my mom, and yeah, that's what happened. That's how I ended up with the Honda Civic Si 2006, and that's basically the story of how I got the car. So it was first with the EK. My first love went to the Honda Civic EX, my EJ8. Then it went to a Miata that I really wanted and that I hope to get later in the future. And then it went to an 06 Honda Civic Si, currently at 151,000 miles from when I bought it. So that concludes my story on how I got my Civic Si. I hope you guys liked that video, and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up to see more of my content. I know my channel is weird because it's balanced out with fitness, and then it has a lot of like car stuff. So that's what I kind of want to go for, is like a fitness car YouTuber, because I know a lot of like, I know there's only some people that actually go to the gym that's actually in the car game here in on YouTube. I know Danny Corney is one that actually likes to go to the gym, and I know TJ Hunt likes to go to the gym too, but it's like no one really has a dedicated like car and gym channel. So that's what I kind of wanted to bring to YouTube, just because I think it's pretty cool how like I lift weights and then I like cars as well. So that's something different. You don't really see that a lot. Usually with like the buff guys here at the gym, there's only like a few of them who are actually into cars, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, hope you guys like that video. I'm actually at the gym right now, so yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.